Hello, I've been flying this Diatone Blade number 37 quadcopter frame for a few months now, and unfortunately this morning it made its last flight. As you can see, it's had a pretty nasty breakage there. Notice I didn't say a nasty crash. It was not a nasty crash, it was just a small crash, but nonetheless we have a nasty breakage. So I thought what I'd do just before I take all the electronics off onto the next quad that I'm building, I'd just sort of show how it broke there and make a little review video just to sort of complete the little mini series that I made when I was building it. So I don't really have a lot to say about it really. Overall, the best point about it is that it's very light, but that comes of course at the cost of strength. And basically the lightness comes from having a lot of cutouts all the way around, in some not very clever places, I might add. So that's where we get the breakages. But even before that main breakage there this morning, I got this problem here. If you can see the arm on the left here is bent up. That happened also with a fairly small crash. It wasn't too big. But the real weak point is, the worst weak point I should say, is right at this point here at the base of the arm where you need a lot of strength. This is the crucial area. We have a great big gaping hole in there, so there's no strength at all. And it's not very easy to see because the arm piece is underneath here, but it gets very thin there to go around that hole, right where you need to have the most strength. I'll see if I can find another photo of this arm piece so that you can see it properly, and I'll put it in the video if I do. So yeah, that's why this piece broke here, so it fell on the arm and bent up like that. And I don't think I could have kept flying it like that, because it split here and it split there and it split on the top there as well. So that's why this piece of wood was put across there, and I kept flying like that for another month or 6 weeks or so. But I already had seen enough to know that it wasn't very strong in the long term, so I decided to make this into my experimental test bed for the follow me stuff and just general clean flight, messing around with the code of clean flight to test things out. And I started building another quadcopter. So this is I'm just waiting for some parts, but this is a ZMR 250. Unfortunately, if the parts had arrived this morning, I would not have been flying that one. I would have been flying this. But as you can see, at the base of the arm here, there's nothing cut out at all. It's just a solid block of material, basically, and the arm is the same. So that's really what you need to have at the base of the arm. It's not so good for getting wires in and around and putting zip ties around to strap things on and stuff, but if you don't want it to break, I guess that's what you need to have. So in contrast, the underside of this is full of gaps and holes and little nooks and crannies, and there's even a circle hole in the middle there for some reason. So that's nice when you're trying to fit things on, but obviously, I mean, look how thin this piece is at the side. You've just got 1, 2, 3, 4 little thin, how thick are they? There you go, they're about 4 millimeters or so in width. So yeah, that just completely broke right. It's broken right off. The only thing that's holding it on there is the wires going to the ESC. So unfortunately, that's the end of the road for this one. Would I buy it again? I might buy it again, yeah. But I wouldn't be in a real hurry to buy it again, and I don't think I would get the carbon fiber one next time. I had quite a few hassles with the things shorting out and smoking and stuff. Not only the first video that I made where it smoked, but a few other instances. And I found that this piece here, I've taped it up now, but the sharp edge of the carbon fiber here cut into the red wire here and when it was pressed against there, every now and then it would start smoking. So it took me a while to figure out what that was, but that's why the tape is on there now. Yeah, so it was a bit annoying that the entire frame is electrically ground, so that, yeah, it was just a bit of a nuisance. So I think maybe I'd try fiberglass next time rather than carbon fiber again. Anyway, I'll just show you what the crash was like that did this, so that you can get an idea that it wasn't really such a huge crash. I was going fairly fast, but it wasn't very high. So just in case you're wondering what on earth happened there, I think what happened was that the battery alarm that I had stuck on here with Velcro just slipped off and fell into the props, because this Velcro is getting kind of old and worn and it doesn't stick as well as it used to. So what I'll do next time is zip tie the battery alarm to the frame or something. You learn a little bit all of the time with all these problems, don't you? But fortunately all of the electronics are okay, so I'm just going to put them onto my next quad and see if they can just keep flying as they were before. I'm going to try my hand at making a FPV racer from wood. Not sure if it's going to work out, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.